Greetings and welcome to Dice Club. Last episode, our heroes spent a super long time coming up with their master plan to just roll up to Shiftstone and usurp Ky'ross from his throne. They headed to South Pharaoh to recruit as many citizens as they could to aid in their uprising, and to their surprise, all but one joined in. Now let's see what happens.
$134. That's the head count you took when you first started walking to Shiftstone after a brief visit to the Northelm Armory. As noon broke, the seven of you and the rest of the townsfolk prepared for what was to come, with Demetrius giving weapons and Kajuka outfitting people with whatever armor they could muster up. You see other people you recognize. There are people you saw in the tavern, as well as merchants you saw in the stands at the market. Everyone was preparing for the battle to come. So now everybody is walking to Shiftstone.
Can we say that we have something set up in either the town or back at the armory or whatever? Like, there's a couple people who couldn't fight or something like that, so they set up, like, med huts or something like that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's
I
a good
just kind
idea.
of want there to be, like, somewhere for some people to go back to.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
know, I don't
Yeah.
want everyone to die.
That makes sense.
Okay, cool.
That's good. I like that. Okay.
Cool.
So there's this group of 134 people.
I thought it was 174.
No,
Nope,
34.
34. Okay.
Uh,
That's bad.
yeah. So there are 4 of you at the head of the group and 3 of you at the rear of the group, counting Kajuka and Demetrius. Kajuka is at the back and Demetrius is at the front. Where is everybody?
I think that Seredin at least would encourage Meadow to stay towards the back after recent events, and so would want to be at the
Reasonable
back with her.
Yeah.
I think Marsh would probably also be in the back. I think I'm, like, loading up my crossbow and also getting some, I think I've equipped myself with armor at this point, and I've, probably done some magic thing to the armor.
I'd say
'Cause I
that
have armor
Meadow
skills.
is staying probably behind the rest of our party, but not behind, like, the whole group of people from the town. You know?
Okay. I actually don't.
Like, like behind as in, like, not in the very front of everyone, but also not in the very back of everyone, and not, like, at the furthest back, you know,
Okay.
of the whole 134
Sure.
people. But definitely
For
at
sure.
the end of the 7 people.
Sure. Okay.
Venus is in the front for sure.
So is it Kajuka, Meadow, Seredin, Marsh in the back, and then Venus and Wren and Demetrius up front? Sounds great.
I guess
Sounds
so.
great.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Cool.
seems to make sense.
So yeah, it's a few hours before sundown now, and you're just walking towards
I think
Shiftstone.
Wren's getting
What are you
hyped
doing?
for battle. I think because you can't really put in AirPods and do your little dancey dance. So whatever the fantasy equivalent of that is, I guess. Are there like battle songs?
Oh!
Yeah, sure.
Battle
There's
song.
there are battle songs.
Leading like a battle song or some shit.
that's
Do we
fun.
have bards?
Oh,
with like war
sure,
music.
Sure, there's bards. There's a whole town that's following you.
Ooh.
You've got
Epic.
a chorus of 130 people, just like
That's fucking intimidating.
Hell yeah.
Just singing battle songs. That I like that a lot.
Are you
I
gonna
actually
create that
really like
foliage?
that. So, no,
Like there's a drum that's
Imagine it.
I'm imagining it, and you can all imagine it too. I'll put something in post. It's gonna be really, really cool. Don't worry. But
Venus starts singing 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
99 bottles of beer.
and there's a chorus of
take one down.
130 people all singing 99 bottles
A
of
terrible
beer
war
on the wall.
crime, but alright.
And
That song isn't copyrighted, is it?
How would
No,
that
How
be
I
on
don't
copyrighted?
earth would it be?
I'm sure it can't
No
be.
way.
I doubt it.
If 99
yeah.
bottles of beer on the wall is the thing that takes our podcast down, I'm like leaving.
I'm going down that
You wouldn't have to leave because the podcast wouldn't be there.
Oh, wait, 99 potions of healing on the
99
wall.
That's
99
good.
potions of heal
Of
on the
healing
wall.
on the wall.
Yeah.
99
Okay.
potions of healing on the wall.
Yeah, it really flows.
You can just say heal,
It really flows.
because then it kind of rhymes a little bit. Anyways,
No, it doesn't.
yeah.
I think Seredin is kind of like getting their weapons ready, kind of giving Meadow a pep talk about how to be in battle, because it hasn't really, come up yet, and then also is trying to ask.
It has come up. She just doesn't.
It has come up once, and it has been bad.
She's a pacifist.
And
Yeah.
kind
Pretty
of
bad.
wanting to ask a few of the nearby townspeople if they know what Ky'ross has been preparing for, or if they've been in the dark as well.
Do that then.
Excuse me.
I also have a question.
Excuse me.
Hey there. What's up, little fella?
Yeah, So some of Ky'ross's soldiers said that there's something he's been preparing for like 5 years. Do you have any idea what that is? Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of soldiers there for it.
Gonna be honest with you.
Who is this?
Just a random townsfolk person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Demetrius for a second.
No.
That is not how he talks.
Well, it is now. Sorry, guys, but no,
Did
it's
he
not.
just become
It's not.
Southern?
Right.
Well, to be honest with you, frankly, I don't haven't the foggiest.
Fair enough.
It's been real secretive. Like there's been a lot of people coming in and out of town, especially in recent days, that just kind of wouldn't come through before. But I've got really no idea. It's kind of been scary because it's just like something is happening, and we know something's happening, but I don't really know much else than that. Fortunately, sorry to say.
Well, thank you. Anyways, even if you don't know anything, I appreciate it. We're hopefully gonna keep whatever it is from happening today.
Yes, hopefully.
It doesn't sound good.
And Marsh, what was your question? Or was it Rain?
Yeah. Well, it's not a question anymore. I'm just reading about this arcane armor thing I have. So arcane armor, your metal pursuits have led you to making an armor as a conduit for your magic. As an action, you can turn a suit of armor you're wearing into arcane armor, provided you have smith tools on hand. I've done it. I just wanted to read this because it's a little bit terrifying.
Uh-oh.
The armor attaches to you and can't be removed against
Whoa.
your will. It also
Whoa.
expands to cover your entire body,
Whoa.
although you can retract or deploy the helmet as a bonus action. The
Whoa.
armor replaces any missing limbs,
Ayo.
functioning identically to a limb it replaces. I can take it off or on as an action. It continues to be arcane armor until I put on another suit of armor or I die.
Whoa.
Whoa. Just
and
forever?
I just wanted to...
Oh,
Yeah.
holy! This is
Fucking
third
rad.
level.
That's
but
so
that's not
cool.
it. That is not it.
What?
It's got so much more. That's
What
just
the
the first part. It normally has a strength requirement. If armor normally has a strength requirement, the arcane armor lacks this requirement. That's fine.
Whoa.
It's my spellcasting focus. I can use it. So, and then that's just like the first part. That's just the arcane armor, and then I have the armor model. And I am choosing the infiltrator,
Oh my.
which has a lightning launcher.
What?
A gem-like node appears on one of your armored fists or on the chest.
What?
It counts as a simple ranged weapon with a normal range of 90 feet and a long range of 300 feet.
What?
And it deals 1d6 lightning
What?
damage on a hit. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, you can deal an extra 1d6 lightning damage to that target. I also have powered steps, which means my walking speed increases by 5 feet. And I also have dampening field, which means I have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. If the armor normally imposes disadvantage on such checks, the advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out as normal.
Wow.
I just wanted to state this, like, that I'm doing this before we get...
Wow. That's pretty cool battle stuff. Really?
That is pretty cool battle stuff.
That's some pretty cool battle stuff.
There's another one that I can do, which is Guardian. I can only choose once. I can change it whenever I do a short or long rest.
Okay.
The other one is Guardian, or no?
We can get into that stuff when
Guardian,
it's like
which is very
relevant.
Cool. So, yeah, I wanted to see, my question was if I could put it on anyone else, and now I'm reading it, I definitely can't. It's the only, it's something that I can do to myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Frickin'
I just wanted
baller,
to say
though.
that. And then I also beforehand I infused an item. I can only do it after a long rest. So, I have one of those. And I'm going to say that it is like a small little thing with, I'm going to say magic missile in it. It's like probably like a frog or something. It's like a small little mechanical animal with magic missile.
Nice.
So I just wanted to say that I have all that prepared before we get into battle, so I'm not like metagaming or whatever.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
I'm either gonna say magic missile or thunder wave. I want to check both. Anyways, we can continue.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna say if that's all anybody wants to do, like roleplay wise, just while we're walking. You are now approaching Shiftstone Castle. You can see it.
And I'm literally just like taking like hammers and like bolts and screws, and I'm literally like doing it to myself as we're walking. I put on a suit of armor, and then I'm just like bang, bang, bang on like my shoulder and stuff, and like sticking a gem like probably in my chest, stuff like that.
Loving this image. Yeah. Okay, you can see Shiftstone now. The sun is kind of going down. The sunset is beautiful, actually. It's a fantastic sunset. So the plan...
Wave.
Yeah. Okay, good to know.
Sorry.
Your kind of plan, this, like, as you approach, was like some of you, like, stay behind to make sure the whole group stays together, but then once you reach the castle, everybody, like, meets up back at the front. Mm-hmm. So you're approaching the castle now. So the 7 of you reconvene, and there are 4 guards, very heavily armored, outside the front gates. They're carrying their spears and like huge shields. And one of them says, "Halt! Explain your business and be on your way."
Our business.
You want to buy some Girl Scout cookies?
Girl Scout cookies? And he like...
That is so much. I mean,
no,
I don't know if it's stupider than what I was gonna do, but it's definitely more unexpected.
Yeah.
I just disguise self on all of the people to make them look like little girls in Girl Scout uniforms.
That's so good.
Are the people like
that'd be funny.
Seredin and Marsh and the rest? Can they hear us
slots.
because they're at the back of the line?
They came back up to the front now.
Yeah.
It's $5 a box. We got Thin Mints in the back.
That's a deal.
There's actually no reaction to your cookie sales, as you've just marched up with an army.
I don't think they're gonna believe that. We
definitely armored and weaponed.
Are here to overthrow Ky'ross. And if you don't let us in, we'll use violence.
They
Marsh
take,
just, like, cheers.
they take
Yeah.
like a battle stance.
I mean, what was I gonna say? I think they could guess.
One of them, I mean,
Yeah.
one of them like runs inside, and then
Can we follow
of the
them?
three of them. Well, there's three of them guarding the door.
Okay.
Just 3 people.
In just a battle stance, but there are significantly more of you. Yeah, so
Currently.
currently, yeah.
Don't jinx it.
I mean, if he runs in,
Wait,
Sorry,
no,
didn't mean to jinx it there.
yeah, it's not like Tin has.
Who knows?
Like,
Who knows what's
plans.
gonna
was
happen
he
next?
outside the door and then opened
Who
it to run
knows?
in? Because if he did, I am going to try to like get in the door.
Yeah,
To,
that
like,
is
stop
what
the door
what
from closing
happened.
behind him.
All right, you're gonna have to run past these guards and take 3 attacks of opportunity.
Or not, you know. I could also
Can we
not
try
do that.
Can we try and start combating them?
You could roll initiative if you want. Well, I'm not
Let's
gonna have you
roll.
roll initiative right now for just this kind of battle. You could say we'll say you're in battle right now.
Okay,
Epic.
so then let's
I mean,
fight.
battle.
Okay. Can we
Are
say
you saying that?
Ren's hype up was him getting into a rage?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, good.
I mean, I feel like Meadow definitely had the instinct
yeah.
to run through that door, but like didn't. Like she started, but she was at the back of the line, so someone, maybe herself, had like the chance to be like, wait, no, probably bad shot right there, bad call, and then she like didn't actually get to the door, you know. Like she started and then she was like, no, my armor is bad.
That's fair.
So can I kind of look at the party and like Kajuka and Demetrius, and kind of give them like kind of like a head shake, like a nod, like, is it time?
Demetrius looks back at you and gives an like affirming nod.
And then I think, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna whisper over, I think to Wren and Venus and be like, yell charge! Yell that we're gonna like charge in. Do it.
Social anxiety, am I right?
Yeah.
I look to Red.
I look to Venus, and I think that we should both nod in sequence, and I hold up a 3, 2, 1, charge! Charge!
And they do. The town of Shiftstone runs forward, and these guards are doing their best to kind of push people back. And it's really not doing all that great until more reinforcements start flooding through the door.
Can we try to get into
yeah.
the castle?
Yeah, Kajuka like pulls you like outside of like the mass of soldiers and civilians just like that are just like pushing against each other now. And so she brings these 7 of you like out, and then there's a brief opening in which the flood of guards coming out of the door has stopped. And she motions like a go kind of thing.
Oh well, yeah, we go obviously.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
go on.
Yeah, Demetrius is leading your group, and everybody goes through the door, and you can see what you saw before with these walls just completely made out of sticks, with some light kind of shining through. This orange light from the sunset seeping through the cracks before it turns into gradually stone carved walls, and it's dark except for some like torches on the wall, and
I actually have a question.
I have an answer.
So for doing the armor thing,
Yup.
this again, it says there's like a crystal node that I can either put in one of my gauntlets or in my chest. Can I put the crystal in?
I think you can put the
Yeah.
crystal in.
Yes!
That's very, very cool.
So the crystal is like sticking out of my chest, probably.
I like that a whole bunch.
And I think it's like kind of like crackling with
That's so epic of you.
arcane energy as we move in.
I'm so into this. Okay, you move through the halls with Demetrius leading you through, and you come to a point where the hallway takes a sharp left turn, and he stops just before he rounds the corner. He says, "Now, just around this corner is the throne room, and before we go in there, we have to be ready. We've made that throne room the most dangerous place in the castle. This is the only way in, and this is the only way out. There was the storm drain from before, but I'm sure that they have to have sealed that off. So the way we're heading in is the only way out. This is a disadvantage, but it's a disadvantage to both sides. We probably won't be able to get out, but one thing's for sure." And then Kajuka looks at him and says, "There will be no escape for Ky'ross if we have anything to do with it."
Yeah!
And the 7 of you walk through into the throne room through the golden archway, and at this point, moonlight is flooding the room, and it seems to soak into every crevice. You can tell that every bandit guard that didn't go outside to deal with the South Faro group, they're all in here, lining the walls, standing quietly and waiting. Ky'ross is on his throne, and to his left is Gregor, the head of the bandit guard, and to his right stands Cyrus. Gregor has his usual stern face expression, and Cyrus is tilting his head upwards as to look down on
good
you.
luck with that.
But Ky'ross
He just looks stupid. Just like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. He looks so dumb. Ky'ross, however, has a smug grin on his face as he's lazily reclining on his throne.
Oh, I'm gonna kill this bitch.
That's the goal.
And then Cyrus steps forward. He says, welcome you all. How you've managed to elude our searches is beyond me, but regardless, we welcome you and appreciate your return to Shiftstone. Especially you, Mother, and looks at Kajuka. And you can see that Kajuka is just, like, really trying to keep it together right now. And she's kind of shaking, like a lot. And Demetrius is just, like... So, you can tell he's just so freaking angry right now, just staring at Cyrus.
Hey, Kajuka, not to distract from the moment, but I feel like there must have been some issues with your parenting, dude.
Meadow, not the time, Meadow.
I just, like, this is a fuck up in some kind of way.
Gay. Damn.
No!
Something went wrong, clearly.
What? Wait, what are you implying? 57.
That because she's his mom, she knows his sexuality. Because they have.
Oh, I forgot you asked her.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that like he was into his mom or something like that.
Yikes.
I'm
Yikes.
confused.
No, that was a conversation
totally
we had
forgot.
like last episode.
I totally forgot that part. Anyways.
Yeah, so that happens, and Gregor is kind of mumbling under his breath, and he's let me get him, I'll crush him, let me get him, I'll crush him like the insects, let me get him, and then he's just keeps mumbling that to himself, and then Cyrus says, "Thank you for turning yourselves in for your immediate destruction, along with the doom of the unfaithful people of South Faro. Now, please, kindly step forward for your collective demise."
That's not the plan,
And
actually.
then-
Sorry.
Ky'ross,
Sorry, I've been wanting to do a thing before Ky'ross starts attacking us. Seredin, what is your AC?
14?
Okay, I'm gonna cast Bark Skin on you so that it's 16.
What the fuck?
I'm so scared with what you're gonna do with this.
So now for an hour, or I think it might be concentration, so if I get, knocked out, then it's not in effect anymore. But if I don't...
It's every time you get hit. You
Yeah.
have to...
Yeah,
roll
and then obviously
concentration.
if I go unconscious, it stops. But if I manage to keep concentrating, then you have Barkskin for an hour, and then your AC can't go below 16.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Fuck
Yeah.
Can I throw?
Very nice.
Can I throw my mechanical frog with Thunderwave? Can I do it like a grenade and like pull it and then just toss it like into the middle where some of the guards, or Ky'ross? Like, can I throw it up towards the throne?
Sure.
Cool. It activates and it does Thunderwave.
I think roll an attack.
It's Thunderwave. So hold on. I think they have.
Well, roll to throw it at him.
Okay. I just want to throw it in his direction. At least try to get some of the guards. That's not fantastic. What am I adding to that?
I'd say probably just strength.
That's an 8. I rolled an 8. I don't have any plus strength.
Ky'ross rolled a natural 20 for a dexterity saving throw to catch it out of the air. And
Can it still go off? Because I activated it.
It does go off, but he catches it and like crushes it, so but it goes off.
Okay. So a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you, in this case, this object. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
This is just gonna hit Ky'ross and Cyrus and Gregor.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll my damage anyways, because I still take it.
Okay, yeah, roll your damage.
2 8s, baby, 2 8s. I got 2 7s.
Ooh.
Not bad. Okay,
That's
so
14 and then 7 if they.
So, Cyrus and Gregor are pushed back towards kind of the center of the room, not towards you, like actually kind of away from you a little bit. And
I think it's against my it's against my spell casting ability.
which is what?
It's my spell save DC. Hold on. That's I think 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I figured that's what the number was.
Yeah.
I was trying to beat.
Okay.
So, because it was a 4 and then a 14. And then an 18 from Ky'ross.
That
so he is not pushed. He's not pushed, but he does take that 7 damage. And his throne, he like stood up to catch it. As it goes off, his throne is like burst into pile of sticks.
Nice.
He is standing now, looking at you, and he is very big. Just very big.
I'm also very big. With the armor,
torchlight.
I'm a fucking beast.
That is true.
I'm like
the torchlight glints
300
off of
pounds.
his massive plate armor as he stands before you, he's getting slowly taller and larger. And as he's growing, the torches in this room start going out one by one, and the room is dark until slowly moonlight just fills the room through the gaps in the roof, and that light in an instant changes to a bright blue, and the crystal that was affixed to the top of Ky'ross' throne, which is now on the ground behind him, starts to glow the same blue.
Does the crystal in my now chest glow or no?
Yes, it does. And as he's growing, in kind of a garbled, like distorted voice, he says,
I am the savior of this world. I brought peace and prosperity to this land, and the people of this land fear me.
And he now stands at 15 feet tall as
Marsh.
he walks towards you. He says,
I am perfect. I am eternal. I am the end of the old ways and the beginning of the true completeness in this land. And you feeble souls cannot...
and he's interrupted by a wave of blue light coming from your direction. And Kajuka is kind of writhing next to you while still shaking. And everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Nat 20.
So many eights.
Or Constitution.
Well, that's not even better.
Not dexterity.
Constitution is so much better.
Oh, that's better.
I had a nat 20.
Yeah,
Well, your rolls.
Nat 20.
Keep the rolls. Just add Constitution. Okay, nat 20.
yeah, it's a 6.
That's
18.
I also got an
I rolled
11.
2 8s in a row.
Venus and Marsh and Meadow, you're knocked down. You don't take any damage, but you're on the ground now. And you can see that Kajuka has this blue pulsating energy expelled from her in a wave. And most of the guards are like knocked prone. And now Kajuka is levitating with the bolts of the glowing black electricity that you saw her briefly exhibit in the prison. They're just emanating
where is she
off
getting
of her.
this magic?
She speaks and says, my powers have been gone due to a lack of your presence, but your absence from me is no longer. We challenge you for the fate of this world. Let's roll for initiative.
Yeah!
Hey everybody, it's Tin, and I'm back with some ads. I know you crave these darn things, and I'm here to deliver. I just want to give a very quick shout out to Dax Seredin for letting us use the homebrew race for Seredin. That's DAXAYRTON on Reddit. If you haven't checked him out yet, what are you doing? He's got a lot of really, really cool homebrew stuff there that you should totally check out. I want to thank Danny, DC3, for literally 3 of the songs that are in this episode. There's the one you just heard, which was by him. Completely nailed it out. Nailed it and crushed it and knocked it out of the park with that one. And there's the next 2, I think the next 2 that you hear, I'm pretty sure is the order, but the next 2 that you hear are also by him. So go send him some love. I don't know where you'd do that, but he'll have some stuff out probably soon-ish, maybe, so you can check him out whenever that. I'll link his stuff whenever he's got. I'll let you know. I'll keep you in the loop. But I would also like to thank you for listening. This is the last episode of the Stolen World arc, and it's been such an amazing journey to be on, and I'm very excited for what's next. The next episode is going to be out on the 22nd. Which is the Q&A episode we recorded yesterday. It was so much fun. We had a lot of fun talking about your questions. So if you sent one in, you will have it on the show, like probably, unless it was asking for spoilers. But the next arc will begin in February. You can find links to our social medias at linktr.ee/The Dice Club Podcast. If you want to share the show with somebody, there's a bunch of handy links there. If you want to talk about the show on social media, you can use #TheDicecast. I think we've finally crossed enough episodes where you can binge it, and then so if you want to share it around, that would be so awesome, and I would appreciate it in a major way, because that's the only really way that we have to grow the show at all. So yeah. Next episode, 22nd. I guess I'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Wait, no.
I got
New
14.
dice, don't disappoint
No,
me.
not 15.
I got
Yeah, 15.
Lucky dice. Lucky.
Dirty 20.
12.
Seredin, you go first.
Okay. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. I choose a creature I can see within range. I mystically mark it as my quarry. Until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 damage whenever I hit it with a weapon attack. And then I have advantage on any perception or survival checks I use to find it. And then if it drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, I can use a bonus action to mark a new creature. But I hope that's going to happen, but I doubt it. So I'm casting that because it's a bonus action. It is concentration, so will I need to make rolls for that? Okay.
At some point.
Cool. So I'm going to cast that, and now I'm going to try to attack him with my longbow. And
All right.
that 21 to hit?
Yep,
Yeah!
that hits.
Woo!
First attack roll against Ky'ross.
Okay, that's 11 plus...
Technically second, actually, because you did deal damage to him.
That's true.
Yeah, but I didn't roll.
That's fair.
14 damage.
14
Holy
damage.
shit! Whoa!
He, you draw your longbow after casting this spell, and the arrow, like, sinks into his shoulder, and he takes a step back. And now, Kajuka's up, and she's going to cast, hold on, I need to actually get...
I'm keeping track of the damage done to Ky'ross,
Oh,
because I'm really curious to know how much.
also, I do have an ability to, when I make a weapon attack, I can make another attack on a different creature within 5 feet. Are either Gregor, what's his name?
No,
within
they were
5 feet of
pushed.
you or 5 feet
Within
of the
5
creature?
feet of the person I just hit.
They were pushed.
Then
Okay,
there's nobody
okay.
within 5 feet of him.
Cool.
Attack the portal.
Wait, did a portal... I'm not gonna attack the portal.
No, don't attack the portal.
I forgot to say. As the crystal and everything glow blue, the runes in the archway also do.
Ah!
Does the crystal
Yes.
like start floating or anything, or is it just on the
Nope,
ground?
just laying on the ground.
Ooh.
Okay, Kajuka's going to... She's going to extend both of her hands, and a bolt of electricity is going to launch towards Ky'ross, but it doesn't hit. It goes past him, and he like steps to the side, and she levitates a little bit higher, so she's like 7 feet off the ground now.
Holy shit.
Meadow, it is your
Right,
turn.
it sure is. Sure, it's my turn. Oh, this is difficult. You said he had Cyrus and one more guy.
Yeah. Gregor, who is the bandit guy who like captured you all right at the first time you were in this world.
Right, and
But they're like prone on the ground 10 feet away from
okay,
him.
cool. Then I don't. Okay, sure, I guess. I don't know. I'm just really bad at combat. I don't. This is not what she's built for. She's gonna take out her crossbow and aim it at Ky'ross.
Alright, roll an attack.
Yeah, I am. I don't think I'm gonna hit. Is the
How
thing.
far away are we from him?
You're like 30 feet?
Oh, okay. All right, that's good to know.
There's a good distance within like one like walking distance to him.
That is not going to hit. I'm going to say quite confidently that does not hit.
All right.
Yeah, 25 just doesn't do
Just
it.
not gonna cut it. Yeah. So you launch your crossbow at. You launch a bolt out of your crossbow in his direction, and yeah, he moves out of the way, and it is now Venus's turn.
We're just fighting Ky'ross, Gregor, and Cyrus, right?
There's all
Yeah,
the
the guards are inactive though. They're just standing and waiting.
Oh.
And Ky'ross and Cyrus and Gregor, they are on the ground and they've had time to stand up, but they haven't, and they're just watching.
Oh. Okay.
That's great.
Okay. Then I am going to just run at him. Sorry. I have so many new things now.
Okay.
Venus is just gonna do a normal attack with her pike. She's gonna run up to him and just try to, like, stab him, I guess, in his
Okay.
heart.
His heart is very high up there.
Oh, that's true.
He's
He is
15
really
feet
tall.
Oh,
I guess his
fuck.
stomach.
I forgot about that.
All right. Okay. Make that attack roll.
That's a nat 1.
No.
Man, Gabs.
Ah.
Okay,
Oh.
you run up to him and you push your pike up against his armor, but it just glances off and you stumble to the side a little bit. And now it is Marsh's turn.
Okay. I want to propose something to the group and see if we approve of it. So, I can do my hidden step thing, which means I go invisible. I had a really quirky idea of going invisible, taking my full movement, which is 30, and then plus a 5 with my armor, going up, grabbing the crystal and trying to stab him in the back with the crystal.
Is the crystal too small to stab him?
I thought it
Crystal's
was like
wearing armor. I don't know.
yeah,
mean,
but
he's
like
wearing
through the
armor.
armor, like find a
Crystal
weak spot.
You won't be able to reach the crystal with your movement.
No?
It is 10
it's
feet
10
away
feet-
from
oh.
him, and he's 30 feet away from you.
Oh,
So you would
okay.
just almost be able to get there.
What, don't you have weapons to stab him with?
Yeah, but then my invisibility would go off. Hold on. Ooh, what if I also have those poisonous mushroom spores.
You do
Do we
have
remember how much
poisonous
damage
mushroom
that
spores.
did to I?
It did just like a D4.
Yeah, but if it gets in his armor, that would not be great.
He really
No, but he's got
itchy.
he's got a
I
lot
mean,
of armor.
it could make him deaf for a moment.
Okay.
It could make him deaf for like a minute.
Yeah.
So, if I run up there, I'm gonna run up a little bit. I'm gonna run, I think, like 20 feet,
Okay.
and then I'm thinking about doing Thunder Wave again, because that does more damage than Magic Missile, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Hold on.
Venus would also be within your...
Yeah, that's
thing.
what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, it is sweeps out from me, so I'd have to get closer
Yeah.
to him as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do Magic Missile.
All right.
Let me remember. I think that just automatically hits, doesn't it?
It does automatically hit. You just roll damage.
Okay, cool. Create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of my choice within range. A dart deals 1d4. So I'm
Yes.
rolling 3d4
So-
then?
I'll just say just roll 1, and it'll count for all of them. 1d4 plus 1, it should be?
Yeah, but it's 3 glowing darts.
Yeah, so
So it's 3d4.
yes. Or you roll 1d4, and it counts for all of it.
Oh!
And you just multiply it.
You just
Okay.
multiply it.
Yeah, that's a 4. So 15.
Nice.
15 damage. Okay.
I think? No, wait. No, yeah, that is right. 15.
Yep, that's right.
Two Ky'ross.
2 Ky'ross.
that
All right,
wasn't
so
clear.
you cast your magic missile. You
It's
hand extended.
no, actually. I think it's my I'm pretty sure it is my
Should be your armor.
I thought it was specifically the
'cause it's your-
crystal,
I mean, is
but I
it
don't remember.
Ooh,
important?
it could. That's
Hold on. Let me check.
it's cool.
Okay.
Alex.
Sorry, I just thought that we had
Hold on.
a time limit or something
Yeah,
that we were
okay,
working
yeah.
with.
I can use it as a spellcasting focus. It doesn't
Okay, you don't have to.
Yeah, but I'm going to say that it is the where the spellcast where the magic missile comes out of.
The crystal?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Okay, so you just like Iron Man, just
Yeah.
like chest forward, like 3 bolts of energy rush in his direction, and they all hit him, and he just takes a step back, and
We're doing good damage.
yeah. Now it's his turn, and he's
Uh-oh.
going to. Marsh, did you move forward at all?
I'm going to say that I didn't actually.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because I think magic missile has a pretty long range, and he's only 30 feet away.
Yeah. So he's going to. I forgot to say this. He's holding a great axe. It was growing along with him.
No, that's evil.
He.
You really
he's
should have
going
remembered to say
make-
that it would have affected what I did.
I really should have. That's on me. But he's going to. Yeah. That's going to be a 22 to hit you, Venus.
Ooh!
Fudge. Yeah, that hits for sure.
He's going to do.
Oh, it's only 1 die. Huh.
That will be 7 damage on you.
7 damage. Okay.
And then he's going to extend his hand and point it towards Demetrius.
Uh-oh.
My son. They're all just related to each other.
Fucked up
Okay,
family.
and
It's just the weirdest family
you
feud ever.
can kind of see as he extends his hand, Demetrius now freezes up.
Oh!
Wren, it's your turn.
I think after he hits Venus, Wren takes his maul and he's like, "Don't you fucking hurt her," and like whacks him.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a big ol'
make
whack.
your attack.
So that is a 23 to hit.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
We better get some nat 20s. We gotta be doing crit
Frickin'
damage.
hopefully.
11
this guy.
damage.
11 damage. Okay. You run up to him and you smash your maul into, I'll say, like his knee, and
I can kneecap him. Make him fall
yeah,
over.
you can kneecap him, and he like stumbles down for a moment, but can get back up, and that causes him to lose concentration, and now it's
Woo!
Demetrius's turn, and he kind of unfreezes.
Yes, let's
And-
go.
He's also going to run up to Ky'ross and just make a cool attack. Demetrius runs up to Ky'ross with his great sword kind of trailing behind him, and then he's like grating it along the floor, just like creating sparks as he's running, and then he swings it up, and just as he does, Ky'ross like kicks him in the chest and he falls down to the ground.
Oh, fuck. Did he roll on that 1 or something?
Duck, it's your turn.
Oh.
Okay, what's the state of the two mean little buddies off to the side? Cyrus and...
They are like visibly kind of like a little bit in like a fearful awe, but they're still on the ground.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about them just yet. I'm peeved that Ky'ross just kicked Demetrius down, so I'm gonna still
Just a little
attack him since I have my hunter's mark on him still.
Okay.
17 to hit?
That is not gonna do
Shoot.
it. Just so barely. But you, how were you attacking him?
Arrow.
Arrow. Okay, so you launch an arrow in his direction, and it's going towards his head, but he just like moves his head to the side a little bit, and it flies past. And now Kajuka's up. She's going to kind of fly around to the side of him and cast another bolt of electricity in his direction, and it makes contact with his chest, and it... Oh, sweet. That is 9 damage.
For all those folks
And-
at home, we're keeping track of the damage. 56 damage to Ky'ross so far, and we've only got through, like, a round.
Not bloodied yet either. So
Fuck off.
Kajuka is holding this beam of electricity out, and it's hitting his chest. And the beam doesn't stop, as now it is Meadow's turn.
I've tried. I don't know if I've ever succeeded in doing this, but I'm gonna try anyway. So I'm gonna cast command.
Okay.
He has
shit.
to do a wisdom saving throw.
On Ky'ross?
On Ky'ross, yes.
Okay. Wisdom saving
Please roll
throw.
badly.
What am I
Please roll
beating?
badly. Please roll badly. 13. Please roll badly.
13.
Oh.
Aw.
I know.
That one.
We're
Everyone,
level 3.
that one.
It's 12.
Oh!
Okay, so Meadow
Whoa!
casts command, and she commands him to drop his weapon, and that's all he gets to do on his next turn is just drop his weapon.
That's all he gets to do on his next
His
turn.
entire turn is just dropping his weapon. Yes.
I feel like there's other things you could have done, but... That's pretty good.
That's so
Holy
badass.
Good. Venus, you're up.
Just put that
I'm
down.
up.
You're not gonna describe what happens?
Well, it's not his turn yet.
What else is there
It's
to
not his
happen?
turn
He
yet.
doesn't
Just,
drop
like,
his...
describe
nothing
what-
happened.
He hasn't
Describe
dropped
what
him yet.
Alex does.
Well, okay,
Oh.
I cast command, and I
You
tell
just
him
say it.
to put that down. I'm like, hey, put that
Put
down.
that down.
Put that down.
Drop
Venus, you're
it.
up.
Drop it.
Drop it. Put it down.
And then he has to, and he can't
Okay.
attack on that turn. So, fuck you, Ky'ross.
That's so badass.
Oh, wait. Before Venus goes, you can hear the sound of shouting from outside.
Dude, the door's
And-
closed behind us.
You can smell smoke.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck me.
Wooden castle.
Venus, you're up.
I think I'm gonna try and use Action Surge, which
Okay.
allows me to take an additional action. I'm close to Ky'ross, so I'm just gonna run up to him with my pike, and
Mm-hmm.
first I'm gonna try and stab him, and then I'm gonna take one of my axes out and stab him again. Double stab action.
Okay.
Double
All right.
stab action.
Just stab him.
Roll both attacks.
Okay, the first one was like an 11.
Okay.
Okay, the next one was a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
That hits.
So you take your axe and you describe this to me.
Describe it. Okay. Well, after my pike just doesn't hit into his armor, I'm gonna grab my axe from my tool belt and just try to get any damage in there, whatever, and I'm like gonna throw it up and
I
it
think
like
the haunch is still glowing.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My axe gets caught in his armor and I just slash it down.
Okay, I like that a lot. Roll damage.
That's a 3.
All right. Marsh, you're up now.
Oh boy. I kind of want to do magic missile again. I think I only have one spell slot left.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna
Oh, right,
save
my
that
spell slot.
for if I need
Note that, actually.
cure wounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I make an attack with mage hand or no?
No,
Fuck.
that's not a mage hand thing.
Just a bitch slap.
I was wondering if I could get the mage hand up to pick up the.
He hasn't dropped it if it's not his turn. He drops it on his turn.
No, I'm talking about
Okay,
the
cool.
crystal, not the axe.
That would be rad, though. Just steal his weapon. Just fuck him. My
Yeah,
axe
and it
up.
would be too heavy. It's only 5 pounds.
True. Massive.
Oh, what if I just activated the portal?
Well, we don't want him to go through it.
Yeah, and we agreed to defeat him before we left.
We did, yeah. I'm gonna kind of keep that idea in my back pocket if all shit goes south and we need to escape through there. I'm just gonna white crossbow him.
Okay. Respectable.
Yep, that's my highest damage type, so. 18?
That hits.
Fuck yeah. 1d8. We've got over this.
You don't add anything to damage.
Damage? No, okay. 4 damage.
4 damage. Sweet.
Not too bad.
Your crossbow sinks into his shoulder underneath where Seredin's first arrow hit.
Just
now
2
it's
arrows in there.
Now it's
60 damage we've done.
Ky'ross' turn. And he
drops everything he's holding, and then he ends his turn, and then it's...
Yeah, he extends his hand that's holding the great axe to the side and just lets go, and then his arms fall back to his... You can tell that he's really, really trying not to do this, like he's shaking, straining not to do this, but he extends his hand, empties...
That's me when I work out.
opens his hand, and the axe falls to the ground.
Good boy.
Which is his turn. Do you say that canonically?
Oh!
Wren, you're now go.
Moving past that.
Help me.
Seredin high fives Meadow for that.
Hell yeah.
Who was the good boy directed at? I zoned out for half a second.
Ky'ross.
Oh no.
All right, Wren, you're up.
Okay. How's he looking? Is he bad?
I'll say with that last crossbow bolt, he is bloody.
Okay. Because I want to do a thing with Wren, but I don't know if it's time, emotionally speaking. I think. Okay. So I think what I want to do is I want to have him take a swing at Ky'ross. Did you say that there was a part of his armor that's not there anymore?
Yeah, there were some exposed bits. Venus has made sure of that.
Is there any way I could take a hit at him with a dagger, but not have the instead of having the damage be with the dagger, have the damage be with perhaps a spell?
What do you mean?
Using your dagger as the focus, as the arcane focus?
I literally have no idea what you're trying to do.
Because I don't think that Wren would be like, I'm going to cast a spell. I think he would stab with a weapon, but I want to cast a spell.
Okay. No, I'm actually into that.
So you're
That's
doing it as your
fucking
somatic
So
element.
what spell are you casting?
I am going to cast Inflict Wounds.
With your dagger!
Woo!
With your dagger, and you stab him. Okay.
You do know that
Alright,
could
no,
also
okay,
just be
I like
called
this.
stabbing,
Roll-
casting inflicting wounds with your
Yeah,
dagger.
I've also
know,
cast
but
that
it's-
spell.
Roll an attack.
21.
How much damage does... Yeah, alright.
3d10.
How much... 3d10 for...
Yeah.
I see what you mean now. Okay, so you You move around
Me
to
when I
the.
inflict those wounds? Holy
You move around to the side.
That's what it
of,
says on the tin, damn!
Ky'ross that Venus is on. So you're standing next to Venus now. You take your dagger and plunge it into the hole that she just made with her axe, and go ahead and roll damage.
I just did. I got an 8 and 2 7, so that's 22.
Holy shit!
Okay.
You
All right.
literally
All right.
describe this, please. I'm begging.
If he wasn't bloody before, he definitely is now.
He better be.
I think that Wren takes the dagger, and I think maybe for plot reasons, it's a dagger that his mother also gave to him, so there's
Nice,
sort of
pretty
like
good.
some gilding on there. So he takes it, and he just like concentrates all his rage, all of this like injustice and like hatred he has toward Ky'ross, and just like goes rah, and stabs it in there, and does a little bit extra damage.
Does he also?
Just a little bit. Just a small bit of
Like, it
extra
just
damage
like
in there.
extra
so much
20
more
damage.
of a wound than it should have with that strength. We're like, wait, how the fuck?
Does he also just say rah?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Rah.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Rah.
Rawr.
It
Okay,
means
alright,
I hate you in dinosaur.
Okay, it is now Demetrius' turn. He's going to try to stab up in the same area that you just hit with his great axe. Man, Demetrius sucks at fighting.
Demetrius and
no,
Meadow
yeah.
can start a club.
He
So bad at attacking.
he tries to
Ky'ross.
stab up into the hole, but he misses the hole and it glances off of the armor. And
I do all the sound effects now.
yeah, so now you can see above you and you can hear the crackling of burning wood. You can smell smoke even stronger now, and you can see there are flames kind of engulfing the top of this room. And Marsh, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh boy.
8.
You look above you and you see a cluster of flaming wood fall on top of you, and you take 4 bludgeoning damage and 3 burning damage
Okay.
as the wood falls on top of you and crumbles down.
Alright,
the
I'm
ground
at
around you.
15.
Ooh.
Duck, you're back up.
And it just like fell around me. Am I on fire right now? Or did it just.
No.
Okay.
It burned, but you're not on fire.
Cool. I didn't think so because I have armor on, but. Okay, fun.
Yeah, Duck, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna do something that's a little more fun than shooting my arrow, just for the fun of the podcast.
Just for
Yeah.
interesting podcast behavior.
I'm gonna run up to where everyone is just gathered around this hole in Ky'ross' side. Everyone's just hanging out right there. It's good. It's the
the
hip
Ky'ross
new
hole.
club, and
I
I'm
think
gonna
I'm still back. I'm like
Oh, yeah,
still
Meadow
far
has
away
not
just
approached him.
shooting.
yeah, I'm gonna run up, and I'm gonna try to use one of my short swords to hit him in that spot again.
Okay. Roll your attack.
19.
His big ouchie spot.
Big.
19?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Roll damage.
Epic.
Okay, it's not gonna be an insane amount. It is 9.
That's not
It's
bad.
pretty good.
Not bad.
That's kind of a lot. You run up to them and I imagine you like kind of climb up on top of. I think Demetrius is the tallest. You climb up onto his shoulders and just like thrust your short sword into Ky'ross' side, and he grunts and takes a step back. Meadow, you're up.
Meadow is going to ready her crossbow. Please.
When does he have to make saving throws against the not charmed, compelled?
There was just a one-time thing.
He just drops it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This dice does not like me, but I am physically attached to so many things right now that I cannot go get another dice, so it better not betray me.
Let's hope.
Yeah, well,
No.
it doesn't hit.
Okay. You fire a bolt from your crossbow in his direction, but he doesn't even need to move away from it. You just miss, and
He's just bad at aiming, canonically, I guess.
Yeah, she needs glasses.
All right. Wren and Venus and Duck make a dexterity saving throw.
Duck is now in the podcast.
In-game.
In-game.
Sorry, I forgot what your character's name was for a second.
duck
Sorry, Wren and Venus and Seredin.
And the duck walked up to the Ky'ross table.
I really messed myself up because I started writing player names and then I only wrote Duck, but I wrote everybody others like character names.
So Wren got a 6.
Okay.
16 from Seredin.
Seredin, you jump off of Demetrius' shoulders as another flaming clump of wood falls down on top of everybody else.
Seredin's like, peace out.
For 7 bludgeoning damage. Ooh, and 6 burning damage.
Holy shit!
This is karma for Bordy.
Venus is resistant to fire, so I don't take the fire.
Okay.
damage.
Dude, am I resistant to bludgeoning?
Yes.
Is that one of the... Okay. So...
But not the
But
burning.
not
That's
fire.
good for both of you,
Okay,
though.
how many burnings?
Did I say 6?
You said
I
6,
right?
yeah.
6 burning, 7 bludgeoning.
7 and 6.
6.
7 and 6. So you'll take 4 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the 6, and then you'll take
Cool. That's
7 and 3. So you both take 10 damage, actually.
That's fine. That's fine.
Wait, I take 10?
I don't know if that's how that works.
Yeah, 7
It is?
bludgeoning and 6
Oh, no, it
fire.
is. It is. Yep.
You take 10 total.
Half of
you would have
6 is
taken
3.
13. Half of 6 is 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, you're not immune to burning.
Well, why
You're
not?
just resistant to it.
Why not?
Well,
Hey, why not?
sorry. Sorry, I said so. Anyways.
It just takes a lot of fire to burn you.
Venus, it's your turn now, though.
Finally.
Stab him.
Okay.
Kill him.
Venus is gonna
Yeah, kill him so we can leave.
stand in front of him, and
Please do damage, please.
she's gonna use one of her maneuvers.
Okay?
And she's gonna say before she hits him, she's gonna say, "You know, I'm pretty sick and tired of people like you thinking that you're better than everybody else. And I've listened to your spiel, and I've walked around these parts, and I know I haven't been here long enough. But I can tell that you're not you're not as perfect as you say you are." And she's readying her weapon, and I'm gonna need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Whoa.
He fails pretty handily.
Perfect. Okay, so
I don't even need to know what number. What number was it supposed to be?
13.
Yeah, nope.
Perfect. Okay, so
What did he roll? Just because I'm curious.
The number on the dice is a 2.
He's just not very wise today.
So
Dumbass.
this was with my
Amen to that
Fucking
one.
height,
idiot.
So
This mother figure is disappointed in him. And he's like, oh.
that's gonna be 19 points of damage. And he's
What?
he's
What?
now terrified of me. So
Nice.
He sure is.
he should
110
be.
damage we've done to this guy.
110.
God damn.
Is he down? Is he down?
No, he's not down.
Stop yelling. It's
What?
bad. But how?
He's not down, but he is spooked.
As he should be.
You
Good.
he looks like he really took your words to heart, and he
Did he now?
takes a brief step like back from you after you deal this blow to him. Marsh, you're up.
Little late for a redemption arc, isn't it? Actually, you said you skipped Kajuka. Can
I
we
did
have
skip
Kajuka
Kajuka.
go
All right,
before me?
Kajuka is going to. She's still firing that bolt of electricity into Ky'ross's chest,
Yeah.
and she's going to just go ahead and do 13 more damage to that guy.
Hey.
Still not down.
Let's go.
How?
I'm gonna do things. All right. So
I feel like he's a little bit out of our league.
I kind of want to leave. At this point, I still want to save one of my spells, just in case.
Okay.
I still got that cure wounds, and I don't really have. Other than that, the only thing that I have is my light crossbow. That's like the one that does the most damage, and it's only 1d8. So I'm actually going to nix my attack, and I'm going to use my attack as more movement.
Okay.
And I'm going to... If I moved past him, would he get an attack of opportunity on me?
Yes.
Would he still get an attack of opportunity on me if I was invisible?
No.
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
Cool. So I think this big beam kind of falls on me, this burning beam, and it crashes kind of around me. And I think that also kind of spooks Marsh a little bit. It's like, oh! And in that kind of like jump, like that like reaction, I turn invisible, and I'm like, oh, I'm invisible. I know what this feels like. And I'm not going to attack, but I'm gonna run up past him, past everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And can I grab the crystal that's on the ground as a free action? Okay. And then I'm going to
stick it in your gauntlet like Thanos.
That would be fucking cool. I think my invisibility only lasts for a round, but I'd have to check that.
It does.
Yeah. Okay.
Until your next turn.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick it up, and then I'm gonna kind of like move around so he doesn't. So Ky'ross, if he tries to look at me, he doesn't really know where the voice is coming around. I'm just kind of doing like a weird side shuffle while I'm invisible, and I yell to the group, "We need to get out of here. This is coming down." And I'm just holding it, and I'm by the crystal. Oh wait, no. Where's the throne or the arch? The arch is at the front.
Right through the hallway that you walk. It's like the door to the room.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna grab the crystal, and I'm gonna I think stick it in my armor pocket or something.
Okay.
Just stick it away. Would it go invisible with me?
If it's in your armor, then yeah.
Okay, cool. So I take it, I put it away, I say, we need to get out of here, this place is coming down, and then I start to move back towards the door. I don't know how much movement.
With that, you would have 75 feet.
Okay.
You can get close, but not there.
I have 35.
Which, if you next your action, you would double that.
Yes.
So
okay. So we start making back towards it.
You can get, up to 10 feet away from it.
Okay, cool. So
that's pretty good.
I'm, towards the door.
Yes.
Trying to, get out. Not get out, but, prepare us to get out, because this place is literally burning around.
I think that Juka and Demetrius are going to come through the portal with us.
I don't know if they have much of an option at this point. It's either that or kind of burn in here.
Is your turn over?
Yes, that is my turn. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
It is now Ky'ross' turn. He looks really bad. Upon death's door.
He better be.
He looks around, he surveys his options, and everybody but Marsh make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, 19.
Oh, that's funny. So I got a nat
No.
one.
No.
I have a 14.
At least you have a lot of health.
I got an 8.
That's true.
Okay, everybody but Seredin. Oh wait, no, Seredin, you didn't even need to do this. Sorry.
Did Seredin give his roll to someone else?
You weren't.
Wait.
No, wait. You were still on the ground around.
I was pretty nearby.
I was
still,
within 15 feet.
So
I never moved closer to him. I've been doing ranged attack the whole time.
You're right. This is just bad. There's so many people in this room that I don't know where.
I'm deliberately staying away.
Yeah. Wren and Venus and Demetrius, you get pushed 10 feet away as you take just 4 damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
And you look back at him. You see him begin to grow again. And he continues growing as he looks around at all of you on the ground and everybody else around this room. And then he looks at Kijuka, who is firing this witch bolt still at him. And he grins and fires a extraordinarily similar beam of electricity at her, and she adjusts her beam so that they are firing directly into each other.
Oh my god.
Kijuka looks like she's having a really, really hard time maintaining this. Ky'ross does not. Her side of the beam is getting shorter and shorter, and his is getting longer. Kijuka is really straining. She begins to shake quite a bit, and then she looks over at all of you, and then at Demetrius, Demetrius stands up and then looks at the rest of you and smiles.
No, don't sacrifice yourself,
And then
King.
he
No.
runs towards the beam, sword drawn, and runs between them, and swings it between their bolts, standing in the way of Ky'ross, and Kajuka stops casting, and she falls to the ground. And you can see now, Ky'ross is now physically straining to try to make this beam of electricity as big and intense as possible, and it's growing and it's growing. And Demetrius, you can see he's straining equally as hard to continue to block it until, with one last
with
push,
his sword?
yeah, with his sword.
Okay.
With one last push, Demetrius deflects the beam into Ky'ross' chest.
Yeah!
Ky'ross' skin begins to crack as white light pours out from inside of him until, with a brilliant flash of blue light that covers your entire vision for a moment, you see a pillar of blue light beam into the sky, completely surrounding Ky'ross. He's inside of it, you do not see him. Cyrus sees this and begins running towards it, and Kajuka sees him, but she's on the ground, and before she can stand up, he jumps into the light. And as he does, it sends a pulse of force outwards before disappearing. And it's quiet. And the flames from above are extinguished. And you can see in the center of the room, in the center of the carved insignia of Ky'ross, you see a body. Burnt and lifeless. You see Ky'ross. You also see, on the ground, Demetrius. Also burnt, but breathing.
Alive? Oh my god. You scared the shit out of me. Okay, well now that it's not burning, fuck.
Don't even worry about
then
it. I've got
Kajuka-
so many
Close to
spell
crying.
slot saves to do cure wounds. That's my whole job.
Kajuka stands up and rushes over to Demetrius, and all of the guards lining the
Right, I
room,
forgot they were there.
they stand, and Gregor and Cyrus stand as well.
They leave? They leave? Because their king is dead?
They kneel. And Kajuka looks around.
Queen.
Slay queen. Literally.
And then she looks at all of you and smiles. Because she challenged Ky'ross and
won!
freaking defeated him. He's dead now.
He's so
He's
dead.
Yeah!
His lifeless
So
body
dead.
burnt to a crisp.
Yeah!
Fucking go!
Center of this room. Now combat
No
is over.
shit, is it?
And you've
I do
defeated.
like to think that Marsh, ungoes invisible as they're running, and they're like, it's... He's dead! He's not running anymore!
I feel like Meadow is gonna... Demetrius is the only one who's, down, right? With damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's gonna go and
Yeah,
do
I
some
wanna run
wound
back up,
curing
too.
over there.
Okay.
Because that is the thing that she can do. Due to being a cleric. Wow. What is that?
It's almost as if she's not that good at combat, but she's really good at healing.
Well,
and
I
that's
don't know
kind
if
of
I'd say
her whole
really
deal.
good. but she can do it.
Well, we'll see. I don't think it's happened before. So
Better than
we'll
the
find
rest
out.
of us.
She
Has she not
has
healed?
definitely
Has
healed
it?
someone, right? At some point? I don't know. We haven't taken that much damage. I've taken most of the damage.
I don't remember.
She couldn't even heal herself.
It's 1d8 and then my spell casting modifier, so let me just find my dice.
Oh, that's not bad.
And I can do it. I could do it 3 times if I wanted to, or 4, but I don't think that's necessary. That's a total of 10, I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's not bad.
You heal. You lay your hands on Demetrius, and you can feel a warmth enter them, and then you can feel it seep into his body and his exposed skin that you're touching, and then he coughs a few times before opening his eyes.
Oh my god, I thought you were about to say
Before
And he dies.
He had
I'm-
negative
Hey,
he's-
12.
he's
I
alive.
do just want to say, none of us died or went unconscious other than him.
I have not
None of us in
taken
the
a
party?
single
Level 3, baby.
Good job,
point
everyone.
of damage.
Which, honestly, probably would have happened if that one frickin'... I had a lot planned for that turn that Meadow just completely made Ky'ross waste. Good job, Meadow. Great clericking.
See, that's why it's
Really
a good
good.
spell when it works.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spell. The scene shifts to what remains of the battle outside. There are unconscious bodies of Southfair citizens, but even more so, there are bodies of Ky'ross guards.
Let's fucking go!
We see
Carnage!
we see the
Carnage!
South Pharaoh Brigade, as they'll come to call themselves, sharing a round of drinks as they joyfully sing to themselves the battle songs that Wren taught them.
99 bottles of beer. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. Triumphant.
Healing potion.
Right, 99 bottles of heal
So
on
now-
the wall.
Heal.
Now you're in the castle, and it's all quiet and it's safe, and you can hear the singing from outside, and you're here. You did it. What do you
I feel
do?
like someone could have done that earlier. I'm not even good at fighting.
Seredin's gonna reach into her pack and pull out a handful of berries and offer them up to those who are hurt. If you eat them, you'll get healed for 1 hit point for each berry you eat. So
Thank you.
I devour that
Thank you
berry.
very much.
all of them.
No, just one.
I feel like
I'm not greedy.
Meadow is probably going around casting as many Spare the Dyings as she can, because that's a cantrip, so...
Okay. Like
Yeah,
outside?
at
yeah.
the battlefield, like with the down
Okay.
people, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think Seredin would go with and just like offer out the remaining berries to like
Just like
few of the
puts
people.
it in people's mouth and like makes them swallow it to heal them 1 hit point.
And then they don't need to eat for the next
See? It's
while.
helpful.
'cause
It's better
like
than no
elven
healing.
bread. It's nice.
That's true.
That's true.
Wren walks up to Kajuka, puts a hand on her shoulder, and says, "I'm sorry about your son."
Yes, this is fine. Evidently, you only see Ky'ross' body. You don't see Cyrus.
What about? Wasn't there another dude there?
Gregor,
Gregor.
yeah,
Gregor.
he didn't go into the light,
So he's just there.
but like he's just there, like still kneeling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he kneeled.
He kneeled.
Knelt.
Yeah. I might have said that Cyrus also knelt, but he's not there.
Yeah,
He just wasn't there.
You did.
I did. I realized
I was
that.
like,
Yeah,
oh.
I was
realized
really
that.
confused. I'm like, I thought he
He's-
disappeared.
He's not there. He's definitely not in the room. This is okay. You know, happens to the best of us. And her voice is breaking. Yes, it's.
Wait,
I mean,
how
he
did-
did kind of lead to my 12-year imprisonment, so I guess it's
That is
not
some teenage rebellion.
the worst. Yeah, I could have done probably better, but
I have a couple questions.
I have equally as many answers, probably.
What's the meaning of life? No.
There isn't one.
42.
Okay. Moving on. I don't want to get
What
into that.
happens after death?
Sorry.
Although I
Sorry,
did bring it
guys.
up. So, is the portal and the crystals and that stuff, are they still glowing?
No.
Okay. I think very kind of similar to the man made of iron and stuff like that. Marsh's like metal suit, like it like steams and it goes like whoosh, and it like kind of all falls off.
I like that.
And I think the crystals fall out of my chest.
Yeah.
just like
Just like Man of Iron.
Actually, Iron Man is going to exist in the future in this universe, but it's going to be based on like the folk tale about Marsh.
oh shit,
That's
so
really
real.
funny, considering that I was what I'm about to say next is that the suit falls off and I'm kind of like the crystals are below me and I'm like probably not kneeling but like on my knees
Yeah.
and I think Marsh probably just starts crying. Is
Yeah.
just like sobbing. This has been so stressful and now that it's over it's like so like there's like metal and shit around me in these crystals and I'm just like crying.
Venus is gonna go and sit next to Marsh, and she puts her hand around their shoulder and pushes some of the metal away, and she's like patting their head, and she says, "It's gonna be okay.
Aw.
We did it. So now we can go home, and we can go back to even better adventurers that don't involve this much death."
I think Marsh kind of leans into her and just kind of stays there, I think.
I feel like Meadow is. I said that she was going around healing people, or well, sparing the dying, which she is doing. And every time that she comes across a body that like is not dying, that is dead, from not even just from our side, the Ky'ross soldiers too, she does. But especially from like the townspeople, she does like stop next to it and like apologize because she did lead them to this. So like every time that she walks past a dead townsperson, she does like stop and like kneel at their body too and say a little prayer to Eldath and like say sorry to their family members if there are any, like sorry. And like I don't think they're mad at her because they won, but like she's sorry.
That's good. I like that flavor. Yeah. So after this, a few moments pass. It's well into the night. People are tired. The citizens of South Farrell have collected the wounded and brought themselves and the wounded back to the like kind of nursing stations that you said you set up.
Yeah.
So now it is just the 5 of you with Kajuka and Demetrius.
What about the other fucking guy?
Well, there's all the other guys, but you guys are talking now.
Oh, okay.
All the other guys are around. You're in the throne room still.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, what an adventure, guys. I'm sure we all had fun, didn't we?
I know I did.
One for the books.
Certainly.
Wren,
Mm-hmm.
do you have the tapestry still?
Oh shit! Yeah, I take out the tapestry.
At that mention, I think Marsh also like perks up and like collects the crystals and like goes over.
I bring. I take my bag out. I bring the tapestry out, and like scoop off like if there's like ash and stuff on the floor, like clear a space and like lay it down.
And we're all circled around it.
Okay.
We're all like huddled.
You can see now, after the last thing that you saw, which was the town, there is now 7 figures, and then a like large huddle of circles, and then the same pile of sticks that you saw before, and then 5 figures and an arch.
Oh, we have to leave.
Well,
I mean, if the
Kajuka,
tapestry says so.
This is another thing.
who are
that
we to
hasn't
argue with a
happened yet.
tapestry? Seredin says to Kajuka and Demetrius, I guess, I mean, we were planning on going anyways, but what's your guys' plan now that Ky'ross is gone?
They look at each other for a moment, and Kajuka kind of like has Demetrius' like arm around like her shoulder and just is like helping him like stay up because he is still pretty hurt. But she kind of says, well, I know that I definitely wouldn't be doing significantly less conquering than the previous owner of my position. So that this is mainly the extent of my plan so far. Just not as many conquered towns and cities. Not nearly as many, at least.
So you're gonna take up the mantle?
I guess it's been kind of handed to her.
I think this is if anybody's got to, I certainly know my way around the facility. Plus, it won't be too hard. I've got help.
Can I pull out the fantasy communist manifesto?
Yeah.
Cool. I just hand it to her.
Okay.
And that's where we end the episode.
Stop trying to end
No, it
the
isn't.
session.
But
I know, I'm
she
joking,
like
I'm joking.
flips through it really quick, and she's like, "This is good stuff." Yeah.
I know, right?
This podcast is apolitical and not sending any message.
Not sending any messages here, but
The
Eat the
fantasy
rich.
communist manifesto. There are no ties to the
no,
real life
fantasy Karl Marx.
Karl Heinrich Marx communist manifesto. It's a fantasy one.
Fantasy.
This Carl is spelled with a C. It's very different.
Mark.
It's Carl Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
Marks.
It's just this book written by Carl and Mark.
Oh,
Yeah, a
true.
group thing.
They're both really
Yeah.
cool wizards.
Gay
'cause
lovers.
Karl Marx has definitely like a very wizardy beard.
Oh yeah. Anyways, Demetrius kind of like stands by his own and extends his arm, and he says, "Group hug, anybody?"
Yeah!
If we're leaving.
Seredin is in on that.
I hug so
yeah,
hard.
Meadow is definitely hugging. She's a hugger.
I think we can probably like take a nap before we leave or something.
If you want to nap, you can totally wait until the morning. It's pretty late.
It is kind of late, yes.
I know we were doing like a whole heartfelt goodbye there, but you could totally nap. I'm zonked, bro.
I mean, yeah, if we...
You guys want to nap first?
Yeah, let's take a nap.
Okay.
Have we not
all
taken
right.
a nap
Taking
already?
nap.
Or like
All
a
right,
short
you can-
rest at least?
You could take a long rest and
guess.
fill the rest of and sleep through the rest of the night.
And then do the
I
heartfelt
guess.
goodbyes.
And then you reconvene, and then Demetrius is like, a second
More
go,
hugs!
I guess.
Yeah!
Arms still
I love
extended.
that this is also definitely his voice.
I hug him so hard.
It was.
We all do a hug.
You hug, and then once you leave the hug, you can see that there are tears in his
Aw.
eyes.
Oh.
He says, "Thank you guys. It got pretty bleak there for a really long time."
Yeah, and all you needed was a group of teenagers and one randomly middle-aged tiefling.
I'm their caretakers.
Who would have thunk, huh?
Freeze frame.
I'm glad we could be of some help to you guys. And Ren like shakes his hand like that bro shake, you know?
Yeah, I got you. I know exactly the one, and he does it exactly, and it's the coolest thing you've ever seen.
Hell yeah.
I think Marsh just goes up to him and is like, "In solitude there is sadness, and in freedom there is prosperity."
He nods
And like kind
knowingly.
of gives him a nod. Yeah. And then kind of like steps back to let everyone else do a couple other people do their goodbyes.
Seredin they just have just a little pouch of some like different seeds that they brought from home just in case, and they hand that to them and they say, "To help in case you need to help someone rebuild their supplies," or I don't know. This is dumb, but
he takes it and kneels down to be at eye level with you. I'll make sure these get put to the best use that they can be put to.
Thank you. And then Seredin gives them a little hug, all their own.
That's nice. What a nice thing.
So very nice.
And then one for Kajuka also.
You exchange hugs. Anybody
yeah.
else need a heartfelt goodbye?
I also give Kajuka a bro shake.
Oh, she does it better than Demetrius does.
Ooh,
Oh, fuck yeah.
that's why she's
this
in
is Warrior
charge.
Queen.
Yeah. These and no other reasons. It's just these.
I also like give her a nod.
She nods right back.
I'll
Really
never
good,
forget
too.
you
Just
guys.
super good.
Well,
Well, here,
And podcast.
Here we are.
Oh wait, I forgot that I have the crystals.
yeah, you do have
yes.
those.
Can I put the crystal in this time?
Sure. I put both of the crystals out like in my hand, and I say, "You can choose one." I think at this point they're like mixed up. Like I don't know which
Yeah.
is which.
Yeah, completely identical.
Grabbing the
And
one
I'm gonna
on the
lift
left.
them up above my head so they
Alright.
can have even like a tiny chance at reaching that arc.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Stick it in there.
As you approach the arch, it starts to glow. The runes start to glow, and the indentation starts to glow. The crystal that Marsh has glows, but yours does not.
Wrong crystal. Switch crystals.
Oh. Switch crystals real quick.
Okay, you switch crystals just super quick. And yeah, so now you're up near the top of the archway with the crystal.
Stick it in there, bro.
Alright, you stick it in, and the second that it is fixed in place, a film of light is stretched between the arch, and there's a wave of force, but not as strong as the first one, and it's glowing this bright blue.
I think Seredin hops down, grabs Meadow's hand, and then reaches out for someone else's hand to walk through.
I grab Seredin's other hand and reach.
I grab Wren's
I guess
hand.
we're holding hands now. I take Venus's hands.
All right, you all.
Well, but Meadow hesitates for like a moment and turns around and just like, bye.
I turn my head around and I wink.
Kazuka blushes. No, and winks
A romance
back.
that will never bloom.
Can I flip off that other guy?
Yeah.
I flip him off before I go.
He, like, nods
Not
knowingly.
Demetrius.
He's like,
Not Demetrius, the other guy.
the
Gregor.
The guy who I can't Gregor. I can never
Oh no,
remember that
actually,
name.
as we're leaving, I'm
And
like,
then we walk
look,
through the portal.
Gregor, portal.
Oh.
All right, and then you step through. As you step through, you can see a bright flash of white light, and when it fades, you realize you can't see anything. You are on the ground, and it feels like the world is kind of wobbling and unsteady. And Venus, you recognize this feeling because as you hear the telltale sound of waves crashing,
Oh my
you know you're on a boat. And as your vision kind of adjusts to the darkness, you know that without a shadow of a doubt, you're in the cargo hold of your ship.
Yes!
Yeah!
I'm
Oh, yeah, me
peeking
too.
my mic right now.
You can see also in the center of the room that sunlight is coming down from a staircase.
Oh my god.
Are we keep
How is that
going?
not the end?
Yeah, we're in it.
Oh, whoa!
Sunlight's
I
coming down through a
turn to
staircase.
everybody else and I'm like, "Hey guys, I think I know where we are."
Yeah, it's
Where
good
are
that
we?
you
I've
know,
never.
'cause
What's
I
with the
have
ground
no
moving?
fucking
The
clue.
floor moving.
Oh no, this is not good.
You guys
This is not
remember when I was telling you and kind of bragging about my old days before I became
Yeah?
an adventurer?
Yeah.
This cool
No.
pirate. This guys, this is my ship. Welcome aboard.
Holy
You know-
shit.
You mean
After
holy ship?
Adventurer, pirates
It's time
was,
for
like,
pirate
kind of high
puns.
on the list of jobs that, well, not jobs, but you know, adventures.
Can I get an eye patch?
Oh, pirate makeovers.
Can I be like a fucking, I don't know, first mate, skipper? I don't know pirate terms.
Poop deck, poop
say,
deck.
Wren, why didn't you just ask that before? And I reach into my pirate backpack and I pull out my eye patch.
Holy
Oh my gosh, okay.
Whoa!
All right,
slap
you
it
fasten
on.
it onto yourself, and it looks so cool. Like it looks like it
Yes.
was meant to be. Like you question why you haven't been wearing one as a style choice this entire time, because that's how like good it looks. You feel like you've always been wearing this, and nobody can remember what you looked like before because it fits so right.
I mean, do you want us to walk up the
Okay, well,
stairs, or
let's-
like, is that what we're waiting for? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, let's not stay in the cargo forever. I'm the first one to
Yeah,
walk
that's what
up
I
the
was waiting
stairs.
for.
Yeah,
Hell
show
yeah.
us your ship.
Ship tour.
Give
ship
us the
tour.
tour.
You walk up the steps, and as you look around, you can see that the ship is moving. There is no land visible whatsoever in all directions, and as you survey your surroundings, you can see the crew. But they are definitely not your crew, and they begin walking towards you. And they kind of rush you and grab you and keep you, like, holding you in place as you see them move apart for a figure to walk into this ring of people now in front of you. You see a drow with a flowing black and purple captain's robe and a huge hat, purple plume that flows almost all the way down to the deck. and she says, well, look what we've got here. Some stowaway rats. It'd be a wee bit refreshing, seeing new faces. Been a long time since that's happened, fellas? And the pirates let out a hearty laugh, and she says, now, I don't know how you got aboard my ship, but one thing be for certain, and you look out onto the vast and seemingly endless sea, and you see a ship approaching, a black ship with tattered sterling silver sails, and the outline of the ship seems to be glowing or reflecting from the light of the sun. And she says, ye won't be the only guests aboard my ship tonight.